everybody, and welcome back to another afternoon with Simply Susan, where we explore historical sewing, cooking, and living. Today, I just wanted to sit down and have a quick little chat with you and go over some upcoming projects and things that I've purchased that we're going to be working on here together. Before I go any further though, I want to just take a minute and give a shout out to one of my friends who's also a YouTuber. His name is Nick Pixel TV. Please go check his channel out, give him a subscribe, give him a like. He does a lot of outdoor content, family related things, but Nick is a good person that I have known for quite a while, and he has helped me out a lot with my YouTube channel. I know that things are still not perfect, but he has helped me learn a little bit more about sound, lighting, recording quality. So hopefully, in addition to bringing you some interesting content, I can also bring you some quality content and quality videos. So, thank you to Nick. Let's look at some of the rest of our projects. I've recently did some fabric buying and some pattern buying, things just to kind of get stocked up for things that we're going to work on. We have completed the Victorian walking skirt, and I need to start on the next project. So, just a couple of quick things that we're going to be working on. One of the items that's how to cook the Victorian way with Mrs. Crocombe. If you have not had an opportunity to check out the YouTube channel of English Heritage, where they do videos with a historic reenactor portraying Mrs. Crocombe, you should really do so. I will put a link to that channel as well. This book, I have not had a chance to go into it in depth, but these are recipes that were found in the cookbook of Mrs. Avis Crocombe when she was the cook, head house person for Lord and Lady Braybrook from Audley End House. And so these are authentic Victorian recipes that were prepared for an upper class Victorian family. And yeah, we're gonna make some of these. Another project that we are going to be working on, and I have some of it in here, I think. I do know how to, it's taped really well, and so that's why I'm just kind of ripping into it in a bit of a primitive way. So I went back to my favorite Etsy shop, Patterns of Time. Wow. And got some more truly Victorian patterns and a Laughing Moon Mercantile pattern. I have this project in mind that I actually have been discussing with another friend about trying to do. I want to try to make a modern version of a hybrid corset that could possibly be acceptable for daily wear. The corset patterns that I've chosen, I have a pattern from Laughing Moon Mercantile, pattern number 100, Ladies Victorian Underwear, dated from 1840 to 1900. There's two styles of corset here. This one is the one that I like that has bust gores in it. And then I also have this one, which I got from Red Threaded Patterns, Regency Stays 1805 to 1830. What I liked about this one is it's got really nice, forgiving looking hip gores. It also has the bust gores, but when you look at the pattern of this on the website that you see a real person wearing it, it looks just a lot more soft and forgiving, but still very shaping. I don't want to construct a corset that is going to be highly restrictive, because that's not the goal of what a true corset should be. It should be a nice shaping foundation layer. And we'll talk more about corsetry. We will talk more about references and what the goal is for what we're going to work on. But just a preview, here are two more patterns that we're going to be working on. Then I also got, and after I was looking at this, I think this might be above my capabilities. 59 authentic turn of the century fashion patterns. It is fascinating to look at, but these are all patterns that I would have to draft out and size myself. And I think that that might be a project better left to a more skilled sewing person than myself. Maybe we'll take on something at some point, but for right now, I think this is just going to at least be a really neat reference to look at as far as what some of these dresses and outfits look like. The other pattern, and this is one that we're going to start on very soon, I got, it's a truly Victorian brand pattern. It's for a 1906 10 gore princess skirt. So I hope you can see it here. And it's one that I think is going to be a very nice, wearable, usable garment. It looks like it's going to be very full around the bottom. And I'm very excited to add this piece to my wardrobe. Now this pattern, okay. So here are two things that I got that we're going to try to do. Now, when we went over the completion of the walking skirt pattern, I discussed how the hem facing was very difficult to me. These might be things that other people can do with ease and have no issue, but it was difficult for me, and I want to make my projects enjoyable. And I am historically inspired, not historically accurate. So what I think I'm going to do for the hem facing of the next skirt, I got two different weights of interfacing. This is more of a tailor's weight. It says that it's good for stiffening collars, cuffs, that sort of thing. So I was thinking that might be the level of stiffening that I want. But then I also got this one that is a heavier weight, dual-sided fusible interfacing. And yeah, I think I'm going to try one of these. Maybe I'll do a couple of test pieces to see. But I think I'm going to try this on the hem facing and see if that gives me the body that I want, but also gives me a little bit more ease of work. Okay, so like we said in the Victorian walking skirt review, the canvas really gave us a nice shape, but it just made it extremely heavy. So I'm hoping that maybe something like this will give us the shape, the body, the stiffness, but reduce a little bit of the weight so that it's a little bit more conducive to daily wear or just more frequent wear. Other thing we got, I grabbed this because it was on super sale and I was able to get a percentage off again. This is a flannel. It's amazingly soft, like you would expect a flannel to be, but it's the tartan pattern, I believe, of the Black Watch, which is the tartan pattern that my fiance has for his kilt. So I figured sometime we could maybe have a matching little situation. And also on my Outlander gown, the skirt for that is made out of flannel. And it feels really nice. It's got a nice body to it. It's nice and soft. It's nice and cozy. And I sort of figured with the winter season coming up that having a giant full floofy skirt made out of cozy, cuddly flannel probably would be pretty nice. So we're going to try that. Then in this box, I got, oh my gosh, this fabric. So this fabric is a wool blend, and it is a black and white check with a burgundy line going through. This one I think is going to also make a fabulous skirt. Notice how I'm not ready to try any sort of fitted upper body garments again yet. I should work on that. But so this, I just feel like the way that this lays, the way that this flows, I think this is going to make a gorgeous skirt. And then the last two things I got in here, I got a whole bunch of black broadcloth, 20 yards worth. because most of my wardrobe undertones are pretty much always black. It's just who I am as a person. And I think that this will be, well, actually I know it will be because it's what I used in the Victorian walking skirt, a really nice lining fabric. And I figure it'll coordinate with most of the other things that I do. So we got that for lining, and last but not least, I got a gigantic amount of nice plain muslin. When we start the corset project, we will have to be doing lots of mock-ups, and I figured nice muslin would be good for that. And I figured muslin would also work if I did something lighter and needed a lining fabric. And I definitely need to make another kind of shift or chemise of some sort, especially if I get this corset situation worked out. So, all right, everybody. Quick overview of some of the upcoming projects. Again, quick shout out to my friend Nick Pixel TV, who has been helping me with some of my tech issues. Hopefully you've been seeing video quality improving a little bit over time. And yeah, thank you for joining me for this quick little chat on the couch. Thank you for liking my videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks. Bye.